We are live. Nice. 4 likes, 3 viewers. We're already doing bloody good. I don't know how we've done that. Now we've got 2 viewers, 4 likes. We are doing the impossible again today. It's going to be like I say the other week. It was probably about 2 months ago, that stream, where we ended up, at the start, we had more likes than more viewers, and then at the end, we had more likes and more viewers. Yeah, it was probably about 2 months ago, and I'm getting mixed up. You know, my perception of time, it's just terrible. I mean, maybe everyone's perception of time at the moment is a bit skewed, but yeah, I mean, normally my perception of time is pretty terrible. So, yeah, I mean, these days, obviously, it is going to be. So we've got a few people in. Actually, we've got a few more viewers popping in now, so we might see a few more in the chat in a second. But first off, we've got Richard Payne, we've got PvP, and we've got In It to Flip It. Now, what was I going to say? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. But I do know there was something else I was going to say. We've got flipping fantastic finds. This week has been a week for, honestly, forgetting what I'm saying all the time. Forgetting where I am most of the time this week. Bloody hell, I tell you, it's been blooming weird. We've got over the years Tim in, hi there, and PvP says, let the insanity begin. I don't know what you're on about, insanity. Insanity, we don't do insanity here. I'm not insane at all. Well, maybe I am a bit. Yeah, I put that down. So, I'll first tell you about something that was, well, I won't say funny, because after a certain age, it doesn't become funny anymore. Not from your subjective, personal standpoint anyway. From other people's viewpoint, it may be funny. But, on, what was it now? Tuesday. See what I mean about forgetting stuff? Although, saying that, I have an excuse. The days are blending into one for everyone these days, so it's okay. But on Tuesday, I was walking up to Sainsbury's, right? And I walked to this wall to have a sit down, right? It is quite funny looking back on it, even though I'm still in pain now, right? So, and I mentioned it on Instagram, right? So, I walked over, and there was this big puddle, right? So I thought, well, don't worry, I always jump over puddles. I just, thought, right, I'll jump over it.
You've got Adz
So,
cards.
oh god, here we go, bloody hell. Tiger, like this. Like that. Maybe you were right, PvP, about the insanity. No, that's more aggressive tiger, isn't it? More like, That's a bit more sex, right? Like something like that. Anyway, so I was jumping over this puddle, and I didn't realise there was mud on the other side. And bear in mind, this is on concrete as well. In my shoes, I had those black ones on. I don't know whether you know the black ones, but I've not got them around here to show you. But they're just like slip-on-y type things. Not got much grip on them anymore because the grip's worn away, even though there was hardly any grip there to begin with. And I went boom right up. Obviously, my foot went right up, head went right back. My neck must have got, because I can feel it here now. My neck must have gone like right back. Because I've pulled something in my neck here anyway. But it can't be that bad because look, I'm blooming twisting it around and I'm doing this, and although there's a bit of pain there, it's all right. It's getting a bit better, and it's only been 2 days. So I go right back, whack my neck. Luckily, I don't bang my head because I put my as I was falling, I must have put my elbows like down there because if you don't know, my friend who's a doctor told me this years ago. He said basically that when you're falling, your body naturally wants to protect the head because of your brain being like the central organ. So unconsciously, what it'll do is you'll put your arms out or something to protect your head. So I must have put my arms back when it's a 6 hour stream. I've not decided when the 6 hour stream is, but I'll show you. I've got the thing. So I was thinking of doing it on a Friday sometime, not this Friday. I think potentially I was thinking maybe next Friday. I'm not 100%. Don't say that. I'm not saying that for certain. Don't hold me to that. But maybe next Friday. I've got a stream tomorrow with Tommy and Tracy. That's a part of the title. I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, so I've got a stream with them tomorrow. So I wouldn't be doing it tomorrow anyway. And then I've got other bits and bobs I can be doing. So Yeah, so I went right back, must have protected my head with my arms, and I bruised my bloody coccyx, you know, whatever they're called, and I pulled my neck. And now when I did that, then you could feel it. But what are you gonna do? You know, looking back a couple of days ago, it's all right now. But I've not fell over in so long, so it was interesting. I know. People aren't like me. You see, I find it interesting when something painful happens to me because I think, right, so what's the philosophical angle on this? What's the philosophy of falling? Literally, what's the philosophy of falling over? Well, it's interesting because, you know, you go back and then this gets into the philosophy of pain as well, doesn't it? And I was thinking to myself, it's weird because when we fall, it almost happens so quickly.
Uniquely mirrored.
How are the
hemorrhoids formed and cured? Below Adz.
Oh, I don't even know. Hi there, Tracy, but I don't even know. I don't even know. I mean, I know that hemorrhoids are down there, aren't they? In the anal region. Oh, God, anal region. Okay. The insanity begins in the anal region. But I don't actually know fully what they are. Like, are they balls of poo that just like... Well, they're not gonna obviously that big, surely. They can't be that big. But are they like balls of poo that just get like... Just stay there? Is that what they are? I don't know. But, or are they an inflammation of the skin around the anus so that then it doesn't let poo out anymore, right? I mean, maybe? And that's like a... I don't know. You know, like diverticulitis is like inflammation. There's like little bits of inflammation. What if it's the same as that? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, am I? Why are you asking me? For God's sake! I don't know this stuff. Jesus. God, I'll have to get Danny on one stream because he's a doctor. He could answer all your bloody medical stuff. I don't know this crap. And bloody hell. God, right, anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're curled or they're formed, or I don't really care to know that much, although it would be interesting from a philosophical perspective, because I want to look into the philosophy of biology, like, you know, why things work the way they do, and to do that, obviously, you need to know a little bit about it. Besides the point. And I want to look into the bloody philosophy of everything, don't I? Jesus, science and falling and God knows and this, I don't even know. Well, anyway, so, what was I saying? So, oh, bloody forgot where I was now. But anyway, so that's in the past, that's done, with regards to the fall. It was quite funny, looking back on it. But God, that was it, the philosophy of falling. I know where I am now. So, I just very quickly, so when you're falling, it either happens one of two ways. It happens in slow motion, or it happens really, really quick. You don't normally get like a normal speed fall. But it's weird, isn't it? Because really, if you look at it as a bystander, right, you see someone falling and you see it in like kind of normal speed. It might not really feel that fast. It might not really feel that slow. It happens in normal speed for a bystander. But for a person in the subjective viewpoint, it happens either really slow or really fast. There is some sort of physics in that with regards to like space and time. Your hair is a mess. Oh, thank you very much. Bloody hell, Shazad.
Your hair is a mess.
Oh, right. You played the card that was the gel hair. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, there must be some physics to that. Like, you know, because Einstein, didn't he say something about how if you're basically, if you're like here, and then there's an object going further away from you, it'll look, is it that it looks slower as it's getting further away, or is it faster? It's one of the two anyway. And so maybe there is physics within our very brains. Like, I mean, obviously, because there's the law of physics, but, I mean, like, maybe our subjective mentality has, like something of that in there. I don't even know. I'm not a physicist, but it's so exciting. Like, is it not so exciting to think about that? Like, how that's connected. It's like the microcosm, the you know, us as the organism, the small organism, inside the macrocosm of the universe. There's like a correlation there on the macro scale and the micro scale. It's ingenious. Anyway, I'll get the hair thing.
Got Adz cards.
Tracy.
Stream 1,296
Oh,
card
I know,
Tracy.
I know. I watched your, what was it? The overhead video. I tell you what, that was bloody good, that. Am I going to do it? Probably not, because I don't think I could actually have the level of conscientiousness to put something like that together, but it was bloody good. I thought that was a really good little rig you'd got set up there. I think you can hang, you could hang loads of different stuff on it, and it seems really solid as well with a metal pipe. So there you go, compliment. Your whatever it was called video was really good. The overhead video, whatever, I don't know. So we're going to talk a little bit about also I will look in the chat as well. The poo theory. What? Oh, the poo theory. Too much blam flakes. Oh crap! No, it's bloody hell. I shot me load then. I shot me load out of this. Bloody hell! God, look at that. I've got oh no, what's happened now? Oh no, look at that. Look, I've got too much of it all over me now. It's all over my bloody hands. Oh God, I'm gonna have... Oh no, it just fell on me. Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay, right, that'll do. That's too much. Well, it's kind of not too bad, but God, that is actually quite a lot. Oh, that's not. Yeah, it's a fair bit, but if I rub it in, it's not gonna be too bad. Yeah, a little bit much, innit? It's a bit wet for me. I know for other people that might not be too much, but for me it's a bit wet. Oh, look at that. Oh, it looks like I bloody pissed myself now. Oh, God. Bloody butt. At least I only wear these pants around my house. Jesus. Right, sorry, I'm just going to wash my hands now. I'll have to get back to you in a minute. If you got any questions, whack them in the chat. Oh, also, we have like one question, right? We have one question on the ads thing, on the Ask Ads thing. Someone go over there now and just pop us a couple of questions on that video. I'm not going to be here for a minute, like 30 seconds. Go over on my channel to the Ask Ads video and just, type in any old question. Doesn't matter what it is, reselling, investing, whatever. We got one bloody question. I can't do a video with one question. I mean, I said I would, and I will, but, come on, let's get us up a little bit. I'm just disappointed in myself, really. Anyway, yeah, so, you got 30 seconds. I don't, for God's sake! Oh, God, I don't.
Why do you hate Tracy so much?
One day I will have a mental breakdown on stream, like worse than I have done before, just because we keep getting the same cards, and it's really getting to me now. You don't know how much it is getting to me now. Oh, it's bloody hell. It's getting to me. It's getting to me. Well, I shot me load. Okay, Adz is just feeding the stream now. Let the filthy NUs begin. Oh, brilliant. Oh, Lynn's in. Hi there, Lynn. Sorry, I didn't do shout-outs. Let me do some shout-outs. So, we have Shazad in, Tracy in, PvP in, which I already said. Chris, Reseller Kid, I think, is in. Michelle's in. And Paradox Picker. And then anyone else I mentioned at the start of the stream as well. I think that's... Oh, Tea-Cakes is in. I think that's about it. I can't see anyone else, so I think we're there. That's okay. Shazad will have some needs for that. Have some needs for that. I don't know what that's in reference to. I stand by my insanity comment. Yeah, okay, it's not too bad. So what I was going to talk about? Oh yeah, the title. So we'll chat for a second about unless anyone's got any comments. Actually, I probably not comments, questions. I should actually look up the chat because I didn't look up the chat. Philosophy of Falling, wasn't that an 80s song? Oh, I'll type it in. We'll type it in and have a look, see if it was. Oh God, no! I'm gonna mess my hair up again now if I do that. Just a bit of fun. So yeah, if you haven't got any questions, well, oh, for God's sake.
Extreme 1296 redeemed this card. Not a fan of that.
Ah, we've not had that one in well, we've not had it in what? Actually, yeah, we might not have had that card in about 3 weeks now. I don't remember taking any clothes off. No one else would say that on stream, would it? No one. Why is it only on my streams I say these things? I don't remember taking my clothes off last week on stream. Bloody hell. But no, but I actually don't. That's the thing. It's honest. I don't remember taking my clothes off, so I don't think I did. So it must have been 2 weeks. Right. Right. Okay. We'll get another beauty on. Dude. Skiddy-did-did-dude. Oh, I've not had this on in ages. Oh, excuse me if you heard that burp. I've just had food. It's not my fault. It's just how I'm programmed to function. Did I even tell people that when I say that, that's actually off a song as well? I think it's Lily Allen. Oh yeah, I think I did tell people that that's off a song. It's okay. I'm repeating myself again. No, I think it's off Lily Allen, the film. It's not my fault. It's just how I'm programmed to function. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Oh, it's missing a button. It's like me. It's defective. That's so hard. Right, okay. Can I even be that harsh to myself? Yes, probably. Right. It's defective. Oh God. Right. I think it's like varicose. Oh, I can never say it. Varicose veins. I think that's how you say it. In the wet. Oh no, I couldn't deal with that. Oh God, that'd be horrible. To everyone suffering from varicose veins out there, I'm so sorry. It must be horrible. It must be horrible because oh, God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. It's an inflammation, not poo related. There we go. See? Told you. Who's the doctor? No, I'm not the doctor, but you know. Still, I said inflammation. It was my second guess. I'm taking that. Bloody hell, that's pretty decent. Do-do-do. Right, that was what I was going to do. Right, I'll get out the things that came. Right, 1 sec. It's not my fault, it's just how I'm programmed to function. So, we had, so we were getting things...
You've got ads cards.
God, bloody,
Georgina
God
redeemed
damn
this
it.
card. Woman face palming.
I have to tell you an assumption I have about you. That seemed like it read wrong to me then. An assumption. I'm trying to think of an alcohol that I assume you really like, but that I don't know you really like. And that doesn't mean to say... That makes me think that... That makes me sound that... that makes you sound like an alcoholic. I don't mean it in that way. But it's just... Yeah, I thought I'd choose that. I'd say gin. I assume you really like gin. Right, well... Uh-oh. Is that gonna fit? Oh, I'm just... By the way, the bikini's arrived, people! The bikini's arrived. I'm just seeing it. Hang on! Oh, they're the... Oh, no! They're the pants! They're not the bloody bra! They're the bloody pants! Oh, God! Oh, what? Oh, God, they go that way! Oh! Wow! Did he go that way? Wow! Okay, that's the bra. Right, okay, we can get behind the bra. Let's have a look at this bad boy. Oh no, wait, we have to do it. I mean, I could just take those actually off, but I can't be bothered. I'll just slip it on this way. Because I'm a man, and I don't know how to put on a bra. Bugger it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. It might be a bit big for me. Jesus. It might be a bit big for me. There you go. Just a little, you know. I need some socks. Oh, that's what you do. You put some socks in them, don't you? Look at that. Right, so we've got the bikini. There's the other part of it. I was just going to go through. I didn't say what I was doing, but all the things have arrived, you know, that we bought last week on stream. So, yeah, I've got my ladies' sunglasses. And I've got my wig. Oh, we've got the wig! Oh, excuse me. That's my peppermint tea. Oh, that rhymed. Now, I won't put the wig on because we don't want to spoil things for whenever we do the 6-hour stream. But what I will do is I'll put the hat on. Yeah. So the hat's arrived now. I don't think there was anything else, was there? Oh, I don't like that. Hats. Oh yeah, I could. You can imagine with like the hair going down and then without this on and... You know, oh, that'd look good. I'd look blooming good. Oh, yes. Like this. Right, okay. The women on the town. I'm trying to do a female. I can't even do a bloody feminine voice. Oh, yeah, I like this. And the good thing is the glasses are big enough to go over my glasses, so you can't really... Yeah, you can't really see my glasses, can you? So that's quite good. Finding a pair of sunglasses are actually good. It's just terrible. Just another day. Brilliant. Kind of fancy ads in that. What are you on about? Bloody hell, that's weird. Oh, God. Oh, God. What's going on in here? Think you're enjoying this a bit too much. The thing is, people find it hard to actually embarrass me. Because, oh, wait. Oh, no. YouTube is not receiving enough data. Oh, bugger off. It's fine on OBS. Why do they always say that? No, but people find it hard to embarrass me, but there's really not a lot left that I can be embarrassed of. I've done a lot in my life that's embarrassed me. So when you've done, you get to a point in embarrassment. It's a place of maximum embarrassment, and then once you've hit that point, it flips over again into just being completely fine with most things. So, And I think I've hit that point now, you know, where I'm just like, yeah, bugger it. So what is the point of this? The point of this is to show you the stuff, hang on. The point of this is to show you the stuff for the 6-hour stream. I was just doing a little bit of a haul with it, but I'm not going to actually wear it all until we do the 6-hour stream. So yeah, these are the items that you guys bought on stream for me last week. They have arrived. I did buy them. I didn't trick people, and I didn't not buy them, but just showed them on the stream like a few people probably thought I was going to. Oh yeah, I know you're out there. I know you're out there. No, I bought them. I was good, me. So that's all. Oh no, wait, sorry. There was one other item. Tracy's going to be annoyed with me because I didn't show this. So yeah, we have got another item. Let me just take these off because they're a bit thingy, aren't they? Right then. Will you be out cross... Well, will you bring out cross... Well, I probably won't bring out a cross-dressing clothing line, but what, you know, I might do a bit of, you know, dressing up and stuff. I like it. I think it's cool. So we've got a bikini wax... Brazilian and bikini wax. Yeah. Adz Brazilian and bikini wax. So I don't know... Yeah, I don't know how you do this or anything. I've never done a bikini wax, obviously. But no, I don't know. But anyway, that's that one. That was quite expensive. That was like the most expensive thing. I mean, it's like 10, 12 quid or something. Which isn't actually that expensive, but in comparison to all the other items that we got, it's quite expensive. So, I'll leave the wig for next week. It looks a bit short, actually. Oh, no, wait, no. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You know, it's okay. It just looks a bit... the way it was kind of folded, I guess. Just made it look a bit too short. But anyway, so that's good. I'd probably be a brunette, you know. So, I'm happy with that. Put them on. It'd be terrible if... someone did an ads card and they made me dress up as a woman for the first day of university. That'd be so bad. You're not doing it because I wouldn't do it anyway. But no, that would be pretty funny. But that is one that I would actually transcend, and I would say no, we're not having this because that's just too far. Because could you imagine people? They'd think I was. Well, I mean, you don't want to give off like that impression straight away. They'd be maybe a bit like, whoa, like taken back by it. Not to say that there's anything wrong with it, just to say that it would probably be a bit out there for people on the first day of meeting me. Especially since everyone already knows I'm a guy and I'm on a Snapchat group as a guy, right? You know, so it's like, because what I've done, I don't know whether I said last week, but what I've done is I've joined a Snapchat group. And, you know, I'm in there with, like, most of the people from my building. And I'm in there, actually, a couple of people in there are on my course as well. So, they all know, like, they all know, well, not know me, but they know, obviously, I'm a guy, and that's that. So, it would be a bit, like, surprising for people if I turned up like that. Right then. Adz nads. Oh god, what is going on here? I am suffering from the same in it to flip it. I'm getting nothing done during this time every week. You must see this to believe it. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it, with a lot of my streams. The things like we do, it's like people wouldn't necessarily imagine we do them, and then they come to the stream and they're like, oh right, yeah, that actually happened. I mean, I can't even remember, so even just last week, there was some things that we did in the stream or said in the stream that were just really odd. I mean, someone actually, was it last week that someone jumped in the middle of me? Oh, that was it. I was doing, this is what I was thinking of. I was doing the strawberries to the camera and then doing the sexy noises, and someone came in and we were like, oh god, what have I jumped into here? And it was that, so, yeah, people, even if you were to tell someone that, they'd probably be like, yeah, maybe they did it, but it's like, they'd probably be thinking, that'd be very, very weird if someone did do that on stream. And it turns out, yeah, it did happen, and if you view the stream, you'd have seen it. Yeah, it is weird. We do some weird stuff. I was cleaning a kitchen, not happening now. Oh, you can clean and watch. It's not too bad. I know this is why I have so many cards. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Sorry, I'm reading the chat upwards again. Bikini time with ads is going to be legendary. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, do I have to wear it? Right, do I have to wear it without a t-shirt and stuff? Or can I put a t-shirt on? Because I don't know about wearing it without a t-shirt. And, you know, I might be showing a bit too much skin. You know, you really get kind of thinking how... I don't know, you kind of get to think how women must feel in that situation, especially like with men literally looking at them all the time and stuff, which is what a lot of men do. Unfortunately, a lot of men are like, you know, objectify women and stuff like that. So I can kind of, or I can even see now without even wearing the bikini, without a t-shirt on or without trousers on, I can even see now how that would be very kind of, I don't know, it could make a woman feel a little bit self-conscious in the sense of, especially when they're around men kind of thing, you know, in that situation. Maybe not necessarily on their own, but I could see in like a situation with friends or with other men, how that would really like impact them in terms of like their psychology and stuff and how they feel inside themselves. So, yeah, I mean, it's interesting really. I'm thinking maybe I'm objectifying myself too much. Maybe I'm showing off too much. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think I have a real amount of self-confidence with it. Self-consciousness with that. Is that right? Self-consciousness? Yeah. But still, maybe at some point in the stream, if I'm like dressed like that, I might get a bit of self-consciousness. I might think, actually, you know what? I'm feeling a bit kind of, what's the word? Like feeling a bit self-conscious, a little bit kind of introverted on myself, a little bit, I don't particularly feel comfortable here. Yeah, that feeling. So, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see if I ever do the stream like with that on like that, or for 6 hours or so. I don't know whether we're going to do that for 6 hours, but we'll put the bikini on for a bit for sure. Right then. Bididoo-didoo, skidlit-didoo. It's the cooldown time. Oh, the cooldown time sucks. Well, you've got to have the cooldown time. You got to show the skin ads. That's the whole point of a bikini. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I suppose so, but still. Won't get a very good tan unless you get the skin. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting one. That's why. Yeah, you have to. That's why you. Yeah. No, but I was meaning just on the stream, not like if I was wearing it outside. If I was wearing it outside in the garden, yeah, just like take the t-shirt off because you want to get a tan, don't you? But even then, I'd still be I'd be a bit self-conscious then, if the neighbours looked over and stuff like, what are you doing, kind of thing, But still, what are you gonna do? Adz women objectify men too. Ever heard of Jason Momoa? Well, men objectify men. Men objectify men. Women objectify women. Women objectify men. And men objectify women. God, I can't believe I did that. And then all the other genders, the non-binary, the this or that, will most likely objectify others and all the rest of it. Because that's the way it works, It's attraction, isn't it, in a way? But, no, but there's some really, really, really handsome men from, the 80s. Where, and I think it was the 80s, where they used to wear, some men, not all, on the music videos and stuff, would wear that black eyeliner, and they'd be very slender, and they'd probably wear black, and then they'd maybe have black hair. That is very attractive, especially maybe if you had a black jacket that's very sort of thin and that drapes down, and then you had sort of a white blouse on that's really tight. That's good. But so I suppose it works in all these different ways. But I think that when you're a woman, and I don't know because I'm not a woman, so I'm just speculating here, that especially if you lean towards a little bit more of that shy personality, I can really see how if you're in a bikini, round a pool, or even just with a few friends, you may feel uncomfortable. You may feel, a sense of these eyes on you that really, makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And it's not, I don't think it's really the same with men. Because I've obviously, I'm biologically a man. I don't know about mentally. I might be a man-woman mentally. But in terms of, biologically I'm a man, and I don't really feel that level of self-consciousness. It's not to say that men don't feel self-consciousness or can't be very, very self-conscious. Of course they can. But, in general, I don't think men may suffer with it as much, and so I think it's a responsibility really, it's kind of a responsibility of a woman with her own psychology and her own self-consciousness and dealing with that herself, but also I think there is a little bit of kind of responsibility on the man of maybe trying not to objectify women in such a way. Obviously you're always going to come across it a little bit because attraction leads to objectifying someone, and attraction is something that's quite natural, as you've mentioned, between, men, women, whatever. But I think, obviously, it can go another way, where a man can just literally objectify every woman, and, what is it called? Is it misogynist? Is that right? I don't know. Or is that the right way? Is that the right word? I don't know whether that's the right word. But basically, it's just objectifying all women, and it's just it's just going OTT with it, really. So yeah, it kind of, it's interesting. But I suppose we shouldn't really get into gender politics, should we, and stuff like that. It's a bit, heavy. It's a bit heavy for this channel. It's a bit heavy. Exactly, Adz. Every man should be forced to wear a bikini to get it, but admittedly, if a woman wears a string bikini, she probably wants it to be looked at least a little. Well, there we go. Yeah, that's see, I didn't realise that. I didn't realise that I didn't realise that kind of side to it when I was talking about it then. But yeah, I think that they must want to be looked at a little bit, yeah. Because otherwise they won't wear it, right? You know, it's very true. So don't know. As long as you do it, yes, that's you've hit the nail on the head there, PvP. I don't think there's anything wrong with appreciating a woman's beauty, or the opposite way around as well, a woman for a man. But obviously, as long as you do it in a respectful way, I think that is exactly what it is essentially. And I suppose I'm talking about when I say men like over objectifying women, I'm not necessarily talking about just their internal objectification of them. I'm more talking, I suppose, as you say there, you know, in the respectful way. I think there maybe are potentially, I'm thinking maybe in my mind of the man who doesn't necessarily do it in an incredibly respectful way. I suppose I'm getting into that sort of area more, so I probably should have been more clear on that as well. But anyway, so right then, oh my god, right from behind the bushes. Like, yeah, bloody hell, you better be kidding, bloody hell. Oh god. Right, anyway, I think men do feel self-conscious, yeah. It's just like, that's an interesting point, actually. That's an interesting point. I think men do feel self-conscious, Adz. It's just less socially acceptable. And I think because it is less socially acceptable, in a way, you know, well, yeah, I mean, it kind of is, that we don't show it as much, and therefore, you know, it's hidden more. And I might actually, and that might be why I thought that men don't feel self-conscious, because even me, myself, I'm blinded to it, because other men aren't showing it towards me, even. Not even just towards a woman, but towards another man. And so therefore, you kind of, no one realises actually how many men are self-conscious, and most people think that there's a much smaller degree of men that are self-conscious than there actually are. And so I suppose that's kind of interesting as well, you know. So I mean, yeah. Well, anyway, I won't get into any more of that because it's bloody gender politics, and I say one thing wrong and it upsets someone, and I don't want to upset people unnecessarily. So what are you going to do? And I probably already I say something wrong each week. Or what could be classed as not the best opinion, let's say. So I try and keep that. I try and make sure that I'm respectful. I'm giving enough of a kind of holistic view of all of the situation, of everything that surrounds the situation, and then forming an opinion or talking about it a little bit more. And then obviously that means that people aren't necessarily going to be too offended by what I say. People aren't going to be kind of hurt or anything by what I say, because I've taken the time to really look at this in a more of a full scope, and then present an opinion and talk about it a little bit. So, but saying that, we're all human, we all make mistakes, and sometimes I end up saying the wrong thing, so that's just how it is. We've got Tommy in the chat. Tommy. I think I messaged Tracy. I don't know why I didn't say this to Tracy a minute ago. I messaged Tracy before. Right, she probably got. Oh no, she hasn't got back to me. I wondered what time it is tomorrow, because you've put it on for like 4 a.m, haven't you? So I was assuming that you're gonna do a bit of the show, and then I'm gonna come on like about 8, like 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. I don't know, which will be. I don't know what time that'll be for you. 3 in the morning or so. Sorry. Oh, we're gonna get confused here. You've put it on scheduled for 4 a.m. in the morning my time, which I believe is 11 p.m. your time. So I'm assuming that you're gonna do like a 2-hour, 3-hour chat, and then I'm gonna come on, and then that'll be like 7:30, 8 my time. So like 2:30 to 3 your time, and then and that's it. Yeah, cool. So okay. All right, cool, sorted. I was just I didn't know, but yeah, I did think that, Tracy. I was like, are you really doing like a crazy long pre-show? I don't know. But the problem is, what we possibly should have done, and it might have been my fault because I would, obviously I was saying about it possibly being morning and stuff. But maybe we should have done it in the evening. But then again, I don't know what you two are like in the days. You've probably got stuff to do in the days in terms of the reselling and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Because I probably couldn't come on any less than like 7:30ish. So that's like, how long's that? That's like 3.5 hours after you've started the show. So I don't know. You are Krillin tonight. Okay, cool. I want to see ads with Mr. Blobby, Dave. So I like. Dave? What is Mr. Blobby called Dave? I don't know. Anyway, next time we do a thing, obviously if it suits, we might be better doing it in the like my evening, because I could come on at like 9 o'clock, and then that's like 3 o'clock for you guys. Well, 4 o'clock for Tommy, 3 o'clock for you, Tracy. So that would probably, I think that might work a bit better. And I don't know about how you guys are for mid afternoons, but that might work a little bit better. But I don't know anyway. So we'll sort it tomorrow. We'll have a laugh with it. Right then, let me go up. If you got any questions, whack them in. I still need to check on that ads thing. Have we got any more questions? Has anyone whacked another question? Oh, there's no bloody questions on there. Oh, bloody bugger. Bloody bugger. Yep. Oh, that's terrible, that is. I think there isn't. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just looking at my notifications. I've not actually looked at them. I'm just looking at the number, and I've got 4, and I think I had 4 earlier on. So Adz should get a blonde and redhead wig. Redhead. Oh, can you say it? Redhead wig, as well. You know what I really like, right? I love it when people have funky coloured hair. Like, I don't know, but that's something that really attracts me to a person. I don't know, there's something about funky coloured hair. I don't know whether it's just the fact that I like rainbow, and then the fact that someone has funky coloured hair, it's a bit unique, it's a bit out there, and I suppose I like that in terms of a look. But no, that's something that I really like. So, and I don't know why I'm saying that. So, I just randomly say stuff. Right then, let's go down. I'm gonna need a raise. We need a raise. Bloody hell! I bet you two are in the money. You two, bloody YouTube show money. Jesus, 5-hour shows. You're getting proper good watch time. 5-hour shows, right? You're probably getting like maybe 30-40% viewer retention, which is fairly low, but considering you've got like a 6-hour stream or a 5-hour stream, it's actually fairly high. So if you're getting that, and you're getting a few hundred views on each stream, you're raking it in. Doing a stream, doing what, 4 streams a week or something, or 3 streams a week. Doing loads. Nap streams should be a thing. How do you mean, Michelle? How would you actually what, you mean me take a nap on stream? I could do that. Let's try and do that. For the content. Hashtag for the content. No way no way I'll be able to do this. How the hell can you take it? Well, let's relax down, people. Let's I'll wake up in about 2 hours. Like, are we still on? Oh, good. Right, so we're relaxing. I really shouldn't actually go to sleep, because if I do, then the thing is I won't be able to, because my brain's telling me no, don't go to sleep, because then I wake up and it'll be 11 and we'll still be on, and don't know what'll have gone on in the chat and everything. So there's pretty much no way I'll get to sleep, but we can always have a go. Breathe in. Oh no, that's out. Breathe out. And in. And out. Oh, God, yeah. Right, okay, that'll do. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to sleep. But it was very relaxing, that, whatever that was that a minute or 30 seconds? I don't know, but it's very nice. Yes. Whoa! That's nice! What? Oh my God. That's crazy. See, I told you he was bloody waking it in. You could take naps during that 6 hours. I can't nap on stream. I don't think I can nap on stream. I really don't. I can't nap in a chair. You see, my granddad can go to sleep. He's been able to do it for about 20 years or something, or 10 years. He can just go to sleep on a chair. And just like, he's in his chair. He'll just get on his chair after his food, right? Maybe like 10, 20 minutes after his food. Oh, yeah, how'd you go to sleep in a chair? That's a skill. That is a skill. We need recognition. We need people in schools teaching that as a skill. How the hell do you go to sleep in a chair? I can't do it. I can't do it. I'd have to be incredibly tired to go to sleep in this position. I have to have the length of a bed. I really would. I could do it, but I'd have to be incredibly tired. Incredibly tired. And then just... I have gone to sleep... many times I've been to sleep on a sofa. Obviously, I'm pretty sure all of us have been to sleep from one time or another on a sofa, because you're too drunk mainly. But no, I've been to sleep on a sofa a few times. But I don't think I've been to sleep like this. No way. I don't think so. I tried to get to sleep on an aeroplane. Actually, I've tried to get to sleep on an aeroplane quite a few times, and I just can't. But the thing with the aeroplane is it's too noisy. You can't. It's like you got especially if you're right near the bloody wing, or whatever it sounds like. It's like a weird windy type sound. Actually, it's not like it's like a like that, but it's constant, and your ears get a bit attuned, a bit kind of not attuned, but acclimatized to it over the flight. But it's still there, it's still present. How'd you go to sleep with that? You can't do it. When you got the lad behind you kicking your seat, like boom, 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 and you're like, bloody hell, get off my seat. And what the hell? How are you doing that? This is why you fly first class, but unfortunately I don't have the money for that yet. But as soon as I get the money, first class. Oh God, yeah, I could do a first class thing. And apparently you have like TV, you have your own like really big cubicle, and you have really nice food, and there's a bar there as well on like one of these Emirates flights or whatever, and it's so good. And then they do the seat like automatically goes back, and that'd be sick. But I've not got my money. How much is a first class like ticket? For example, let's say first class ticket to, I don't know, somewhere fairly close, because if you go to China, it's going to be absolute thousands upon thousands. Probably like 10 grand or something to China. But if you go to, let's say, Germany. Let's say something like Germany, from here to Germany. How much is that? 2 grand? I'm gonna check. First class ticket to Germany. Flying. I forgot to include flying at the start. Qatar Airways, Emirates, our first class customer. Bet it doesn't even tell you because it's so expensive. When in like really upmarket shops, they don't even tell you the price. They don't even have price tags on it. That's a bloody save. Right, okay, well, bloody hell. I don't know where I want to... Denmark, Norway, Germany I want. Germany. Cologne. Let's go to Cologne. Let's depart on the 19th. Bugger, like, search flights. I've bloody searched economy. Bloody bugger, I don't want to be in economy. Oh, God, no, I was trying to upgrade. First class, baby. First class, let's go. Bet it's 2 grand. Gotta be 2 grand, like. If this is less than £2,000, I'm going to be very, very pleased. Because I thought it would be. Oh, what? Sorry, the itinerary is not available. Oh, bloody bugger. Oh, now it's saying confirm. Oh, we're going to have to do it again. One sec. Oh, God damn it. Why can't I just, like... Let me... Oh, I'll have to select July. Right, select July. Let's have a look. Essential travel. Come on, baby. I want my little TV. Oh, it's saying itinerary not available. What? Oh, for God's sake. I'm a bugger that. I'll go on another website. I bet someone will tell me in the chat. I bet someone's already bloody typed it in. Bloody found it before me. I'm saying bloody a lot tonight, aren't I? Oh, God, that's terrible. I swear all the time. God. Now I'm blaspheming. Oh, God. And then I nearly said, oh, God, because I was blaspheming. Oh, my God. Thank God I'm not religious. If I was religious, that'd be terrible. Well, I'd be going to hell. Maybe I am already. We don't know. Right, here we go. Berlin, first class. First class tickets are not of it. Oh, yeah, because you can't bloody book at the moment, can you? Oh, my God, that's why. God, I'm so thick. Yeah, okay, you can't book at the moment. How much is a first class? Right, okay. United States. First class tickets for domestic flights in the United States cost at least $1,300. Right. Higher prices to fly first class internationally. First class ticket cost UK. Come on. How much does a... Oh, that's the same one. Is first class ticket... I can't find it. I can't bloody find it. But I bet you it's like $2,000. Maybe a bit less. Right, and British Airways gave me first class once on my way to England because they overbooked and asked if I could leave a day late. It was totally worth it. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Well, I don't know. Shazad, the money bags, is like, first class is so overrated. Yeah, well, you would say that. Bloody hell. Oh, God. I was only 18. Wow, what you say? I flew first class to Paris, and they almost strip searched me. Wow, bloody hell. What you on? If you have to ask, it's not for you. What do you mean if you have to ask? What do you mean if you have to ask? Is first class good? What, did I say is first class good? I don't know. I don't even know. Who has to ask Shazad? I don't know. I would never pay for first class, but I damn sure would take it for free. There we go. You normally have to pay extra for that, Tracy. I just got that. It took me about 2 minutes to get that then. Oh, bloody funny. Shazad has his own play. Yeah, oh my God, yeah. Oh my God. Probably 5K from her to UK, I'd imagine. Wow, that's a lot. An 18-year-old Tracy in Paris. Now that's scary. Wow, anyway. Right, so if you got any more questions, whack them in the chat. Oh, that was the other thing I needed to say. So, I need to talk about, is doing less interviews better? Right, so, you know, people who do less interviews, right, when they're alive, or, well, like, you know, David Bowie, or Bowie or whatever, he did, like, not that many interviews. He'd hardly do interviews. And there's other people who hardly did interviews, right? I think that's better, you know, for your legacy and also for your popularity even when you're alive. Because if you do... Think about this way, right? People want what they can't have. And if you refuse to do interviews, they're automatically thinking, oh, he's a bit of a recluse. Oh, he's a bit of someone who don't really do much. You don't do much in the way of interview. He's producing a lot of work, and we can see his work. We can see his work.
Redeemed this card about sexual dreams.
I've not had any at the moment, to be honest. I've not had any in a week or two. We can do a dream though. I said that we could do dreams at the end of videos. I've got them on my phone. Don't worry. I had one tonight. I wrote it down. It's only a short one though. So yeah, I had they might be producing a lot of work, but they don't really do these interviews. So people get this idea of, wow, they're a cool person. They do a lot of work. I like the work. For example, I like the songs that David Bowie did. Or Bowie. As I say, I don't know which way. I've never known out which way to pronounce that. But I like the songs that he did. But, he don't do that many interviews. So, that's interesting. That makes me think of him more. It makes me want to understand him more. Want to see who this person is. And then, does that actually tag on to legacy as well? Because obviously, I assume on YouTube and stuff, although there are probably a selection of them, there's probably not as many interviews with him as there are with other people. Because obviously he didn't do as many interviews. Obviously it's just logical. So, does that actually...
You've got ads cards.
Kind
Georgina
of...
redeemed this card. Me.
I don't know. I don't know how you interact. This is the thing. I want to know how people interact with their families at home, right? So I can do better impressions. But I'm like, kids, Mummy just needs a little bit of sunshine. I'm just going out sunbathing, okay? You just stay there, okay? You probably left them with the dad or something. But you just stay there. But they end up legging it out anyway, even though the dad's watching them. They leg it out to you. So you're just going up. Oh yeah, I just get this bit. Oh, brilliant. I like this little book. Actually, do you read? I don't know if you read. But we're going to say you read. Oh yeah, I like this. But oh, that's a saucy one. This is a saucy book, this, So you go down, you sit down. Oh, lovely. Oh, get my legs out there, lovely. Oh, better take a Instagram. Oh yeah. Sunbathing. I don't know the name of your husband, but we're gonna say Dave. Dave's got the kids. Yes, and then little cool emoji. And you're just getting in, you're getting into it. You're like, yeah, oh, this is lovely sunbathing, and you're just getting your book. Just getting your book. If you don't read, maybe maybe you're on your phone or whatever. It don't matter. Oh yeah. And then you literally just reading. And you feel this presence as if someone's watching you. There's two eyes watching you. And then you just, turn slowly to the side. And then to the side of you is, Mummy! Oh, God, I could imagine that. I bloody could. My bloody drink's gone. Anyway, no, but I could imagine that. That'd be so funny. Mummy! Just sat down as well. No, we won't let me have 5 minutes. Oh. Adz serious question. If there is a Christmas meet-up this year, are you coming? It really depends where it is. It really depends on university. It really depends on money, actually, this year as well. It wouldn't have been so much of an issue last year, but with the tuition fees and the maintenance and all the rest of it, and although I've got the full funding for this year, I might not get the full funding for next year. There's a very distinct possibility that I won't do, and so that means that I have to save up this year ready for next year and stuff. So and the full funding for the maintenance loan doesn't even cover what I need to pay in rent, let alone food and stuff, so I've got to make up the difference in that. So yeah, it depends on a lot of things. Also, not really time. I was going to say, obviously, because I probably won't have seen family and friends and all the rest of it for a good few months, and then I'll come back at Christmas and maybe get 2 or 3 weeks. I'd really want to see those guys, but saying that, it'll probably just be a day meet-up anyway, won't it? It probably won't... Well, it might be staying overnight, but even so, that's kind of what it depends on. But if there's one in Manchester, because I was going to go to the one, obviously coronavirus and everything, but I was going to go to the Manchester one. I think I was in April. I think it was the 18th of April, actually. It would have been 2 months ago today. Or was it the 25th? No, I think it was the 18th. 25th was some sort of day out, maybe an open day I was meant to go to for the university, but I didn't go to it. I think that was right. So, yeah, I was going to go for that one. So if there's one like Manchester or Liverpool or maybe at a stretch like Birmingham, I don't really want to be going all the way down to London. I don't really want to be going, like, especially if there's like one at, where is it, like Cornwall or something. Beautiful place, Cornwall, but can I be bothered getting down there all that way, you know, I'm like, oh, bloody hell, because I don't know what the train things are like, but it's probably like 3 or 4 changes on the train and stuff, and it's like a 4 hour journey down there, and so I've got to pay for that, which is not going to be cheap. Then I've got to pay for a hotel doing that, so it's like, you know, whereas Manchester, 10 quid on the train, yeah, might have to book a hotel, might not if I'm not staying over. So, you know, that's more doable like there, or Liverpool, or possibly, as I say, Birmingham, but probably not further than Birmingham, unless I had more money. But as I say, it really depends on the money situation as well. Hitchin, I guess, again. I know Nick is thinking, oh, Hitchin. You know, I really want to go. That's the thing, I really want to go, but I don't know whether, like, money will... Well, no, because it probably will. How much is how much... Because, I'd have to stay at... Well, I mean, it's minimum, like, 50, 60 quid for a night, innit? Even at a basic place. So, I have to pay that, and then maybe another 50 quid to get down there. Because it's crazy money on the train, so... I'd have to scrape together just over 100 quid. But, I mean, that's doable. But it's a fact that it might only be 100 quid, or 110, or 120, or 130, or whatever. But... obviously, because of uni and just scraping by the skin of my teeth as it is with my finances, as I mentioned the other week, 100 odd quid is a fair bit, you know. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. That's a sick shirt, Andy. So meta. Oh, I don't know whether I've seen you in the chat before. But no, I will definitely think about it. I will definitely pursue going to one if I can, and yeah, it'd absolutely be brilliant to see everyone. I want to meet everyone in person. That's it. You see, how good would it be if I actually met everyone in person, and then we could do impressions of people. I could do impressions of people so much easier than, because I have to rely on just seeing people on Instagram and stuff. If I met them in person, I could do some awesome impressions. Not obviously in face to face, but I mean obviously on the ads cards in the future and stuff. That'd be sick. Love it when you Brits complained about a 4-hour, 5-hour journey. I was like, I know. How is that though? Like, I don't get it, because 4 hours, 5 hours. I don't understand why you guys still think that's a short trip, because I know like the US is massive, but 4 or 5 hours is still a large unit of time. No matter where you're from, it's still a large unit of time. So I would still say that that's a big trip. It's not really about the journey in terms of getting down there. I don't mind the journey. It's the... Well, I mean, maybe not the money and the changes. I don't like changing. Having to go to, like, literally, you go on the train, and then you have to get off at one stop, then you have to get off and wait on another train, then get that one to somewhere else, then change off that one and wait for the other train, and then get that one to there. It's like, ugh, bugger. And then there's no way I'm driving like 4 or 5 hours. I'm like, bloody hell, I can't be bothered with that. So, do an impression. For God's sake, Steve, you're meant to get the cards. I can't just do an impression. For God's sake, that's what the cards are for. Bloody hell. Yeah, see, Steve says there, it cost me 170 for a hotel and travel. That's me getting the train. Is that for hitching, right? I get that. See, and Steve's like about 2 hours, well, an hour and a half from me. An hour and a half, 2 hours from me. So
you've got ads cards.
that would be...
this card Opinion of Sweet.
Of Sweet? What? Sweet? It says Steve. Opinion of Steve. I like Steve. He's cool. I like his beard. I like his chilled vibe. He's got a very chilled vibe, Steve. That's what I like about Steve. That's what he's got going for him. But yeah, so Steve's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from me. So that would probably cost me even more getting the train down there. Because to be honest, I reckon the train prices have gone up, which is a bit annoying.
Extreme 1296 redeemed this card.
Bloody bugger. Right, I'll get one sec. Using one. Snap. Add card. Yeah. No, I'm just doing further talks. I'll get you some in a minute. Right, excuse me, what? Here we go, right. Yeah, Wolverhampton to Birmingham, then London to Hitchin. Yeah, maybe it might be more than I'm thinking, man. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. That's not a long trip when you're going like 400 miles. 400 miles? That's a lot. 400 miles. You're saying it's not a short trip. 400 miles is massive. 400 miles is like massive. That's like the length of England, 400 miles. Not Scotland and Wales, but you know, the length of England. Lovely. I do appreciate the cards. Oh no! Oh, they're falling out! Oh, he's gifted 5 packs to Lucy. That's very kind of Shazad. I don't think you've gifted any cards to Lucy, have you? They fell out onto my lap. Oh, there's a hole. Well, this isn't going to go well. There's a hole in my bucket. My bucket, my bucket. There's a hole in my bucket. There lies a hole. There's a hole in my bucket. My bucket, my bucket. There's a hole in my bucket. There lies a hole. I think there's a Zen koan about a bucket with a hole. No, it's a sieve with a hole in it, isn't it? So there was 2 Zen students, right, who were with this Zen master. And I better hope I'm getting the koan right here. Oh, for God's sake. And one of them, and it's dropping out, you see. So you put that in there, and then another one drops out. Well, it didn't then, but, you know, imagine it. So, and one, and there was a drip, right, coming from a part of the temple. And there was water coming down, right. So, the Zen master, I'm pretty sure the Zen master said, right, go away, get us something to kind of resolve the issue. Or stop the drip. So one Zen monk, Zen student, came back and he bought a bucket without a hole in it or anything like that. And that's what he found. That's all he could find. Because he wanted to be quick and he wanted to get back there. And then another Zen student, he found a sieve. And the Zen master whacked the guy. I'm pretty sure he whacked the guy. Because Zen masters are always hitting people. Bloody hell. You read some Zen stories, they're always bloody hitting people. He whacked the guy who gave him a bucket. And he didn't whack the guy, he praised the guy who bought the sieve. Oh, bloody hell, they're falling again. Right, okay. There's a hole in my bucket. My book right there, you. Oh, it's funny. Right, okay. Oh, they're lovely. Oh, for God's sake. My bucket, my bucket, my bucket. I mean, it's not one of my favourite koans, but it's alright. Oh, bloody bugger. Oh, no worries there, Shazad. Don't know who's saying that. Lovely.
You've got ads cards.
Extreme 1296 redeemed this card. Monkey dance.
Bloody hell, what do you want me to do? Eat or dance? Lovely. Right, okay. Get lies a hole. God, I'm so unfit. I can't. I was about to use that one, Shazad. Oh, well, thank God you didn't. Bloody hell. Oh, God, I'm so unfit. I can't do this anymore. I'm getting too old. God, bloody hell. Right. I'll eat my salted Edam peas. That'll give me some energy. Probably make me more dehydrated. Humping a chair. Yep, that's a monkey. My bucket. My bucket. So, come on guys, give me some questions. We're only 7:56. My bucket. Oh. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. What we could do is, oh, that gives me an idea for some cards. One sec. They're going to be called supermarket sweep cards. Oh yeah, I needed an idea for some ad cards. Do you think you'll have most of your stock sold by... Oh, that was a bloody perfect question, PvP, from the bloody Ask Ads video. Oh, bloody hell. Why don't you put that one on my Ask Ads video rather than on Thursday Talks? Oh. Right. I do a video. There we go. I do a video specifically for people to ask me questions, and then I get a question on here. It's not like I asked for questions on here, is it? Well, if you would change the cooldown, I would keep you busy. I don't need to be kept busy. I'm quite happy just eating my peanuts. I mean, the Edam beans or whatever. Have you ever had these? Edam beans. That won't do. Uh-oh. I've not done many. Only one. Am I going to sell my used bikini off for charity? No one would want my used bikini. Oh, for God's sake. Bloody beans. I mean peas. I mean beans. I don't know what I mean. What are they? No, it wasn't stream. It was a video. Ooh, sharks in Fortnite, bloody hell. Right, supermarket sweep cards. You can go away. I wasn't talking to anyone there, by the way, I was just talking to my phone.
You've got ads cards.
Extreme 1296 redeemed this card. Explain where babies come from.
Right. Bing. Wait. Bloody There. That's where babies come from. Right. Oh, here we go. There's a hole in my bucket. Oh, Laney's in. Hi there, Laney. 1 second. Rum drunk. I'm rum drunk. You should have saved the rum for Andrew's drinking stream. Oh yeah, that'll be... When's that? Does he still do them? Did your dad scrape them out the bottom of the rubbish? Oh my God. Oh, that's nice. Right. If no one's got any more questions, I'll get going in a minute. Oh no, we need to do that dream, don't we? Sorry, I'll do the dream. There's a hole in my bucket. My bucket. I probably won't bother with the interpretation tonight because, well, it gets boring, doesn't it?
You've got ads cards.
Extreme 1296 redeemed this card. I asked where babies come from, not goats.
No, that was a baby, that. So I'll do my dream. I won't do the interpretation because for the price of $14.99, you can get Adam's Dancing with the Dream book, full of dream interpretations from the past year. No, well, you will be able to get that when I'm older. I'm not doing it right now. So, it's not out now, but it will be out soon. Not soon, but in a few years. Full of all my dreams, like loads of dreams and all the relevant interpretations. Well, okay, so, what was it today? The 18th, okay. The first piece of the dream. Oh, I'll show you. I'll do another one as well for you because this one's interesting. Not the one after this one. The first piece of the dream I remember is being at the top of a tower with my mum. I had signed up to partner with Trump. That's Donald Trump, by the way, not just a random Trump. I was thinking of a fart then, but I don't know what anyway. So, partner with Trump, right? I had done something wrong and had to get out of there. So I partnered with him, and then for some reason I had done something wrong and something like some friction had happened in our partnership. We were trying to avoid people, specifically Trump, as we went down the tower. Then we found a way down a letter shaft. We were throwing all the letters off the shaft when we the shaft. Right, okay, sorry, I'm just so immature. When we came down, and my mum remarked. Oh yeah, remarked, not remarkable. Sorry, I type my dreams up really, really fast in the morning, so I can type them up, while I remember them. My mum remarked that he won't like this and that it is not good. We got close to getting out. That should actually be not there. One sec. Not very professional tonight, am I? My mum remarked that he won't like this and that is not good. We got close to getting out. My mum had just ran through the doors outside. I saw Trump sitting at a table, and I thought whether I should go over alone or not. I decided against it. As we went back home, ever avoiding Trump, I was worried about what he will do for my deception, but more so for my childish behaviour, that to him would be intolerable. There were little packages sent through the door from his company. I didn't like this. I thought they may be harmful, so I urged my mum and dad not to open them. Next, I walked out of my house, deciding to go around and face Trump. As I was walking around, it seems he had hired a fight dancer who was being mildly assertive with me. But after a little intimidation from him, I get past. He and his family are in my friend's house, but in the dream it seems to be their house.
You've got ads cards.
Lucy 1666.
Wait. One minute. I've got to read this. But in the dream it seemed to be their house. So it's kind of like Trump's house, but also like my friend's house, which is odd. They are having breakfast with sausages, eggs, and such on the table. I apologise for interrupting their breakfast, but he doesn't mind too much. He says that his wife will have a chat to me. She goes outside, and I think she is ready to chat, but it turns out she is just going out for a smoke. It seems when we do chat, she challenges me to a football game. What the winner and loser gets aren't actually defined. It's as if it's a game for fun, but there is an ominous feeling behind that, as if a bad plan is in motion. She manages to get a few shots, and I am unusually terrible in goal. We are just decided. Hang on. We are just decided whether one of her shots went in or not. We are actually, I think it should be. We are just coming to decide whether one of her shots went in or not when she turns into a black-coloured bird and shoots the ball to the net on the other side, which, despite all our players being at the opposite side, is made out to be our goal. We all don't know whether to allow this because it is unfair. Someone says, ask what your religious text says about goals from bird forms, or whether it needs to be from a form that is transcendent. In this case, lightning flashed to signal this is the transcendent force. It was agreed upon that it must be lightning. This is where the dream cuts off. Interesting, right, so I'll take my things off now. I just needed to read that because there's no way I would have been able to read that with my glasses off. No way. So yeah, that was interesting. I'll do one more, which was another quite an interesting one. Had similar. Well, towards the end of the dream there, the other dream had similar symbolism at the start. But, as I said the other week, last week or the week before, if you don't interpret your dreams, oh, get on it. It's so fun. So fun.
You've got ads cards.
Extreme 1296 redeemed this card. Dog humping a chair.
Oh, god damn it. crap. What is my life? Oh God. Oh God. I'm gonna cry. This is what you've reduced me to. Okay. God damn it. So get keep him well, Jimmy. Oh my God, Jimmy's in high there. I finally broke him. You're welcome. You broke me about 6 times. Yeah, so yeah, have a go of your dreams, I tell you. If you have a dream tonight, wake up tomorrow, get it wrote down. And you can start with the Google translations if you want. You know, just going on Google and asking Google what it means, but that's not really the most professional way to go about it, but you know, it's a good start. And then you can start looking into other ways of interpreting. You know, more like professional psychological ways of interpreting, like from a school of psychology. Do you think they saw him when they walked past his window? Who walked past my window? Do you think they saw him when they walked past his window? I don't know what that means. I do not know what that means. I haven't a clue. Right then. If you're not got any questions, I will go then. Oh. My things come off. Look at that. My thing comes in there. Look at that. Oh, that's how I could have signified making a baby. Oh. Oh God, weird how things come full circle, innit? It won't go in. Bloody won't go in. There we go, that's it. There you go. Wee. I'm so childish. Right, okay. No, but that's what you could do. You could signify it in that way. So, I've not got any food. Oh, no, I have got food, but I'm not got any bloody... Oh, no, there wasn't anyone at the window. Bikini wax. That's interesting. Right, anyway, I better get off because I've got to have a shower. Then I've got to get to bed, ready to wake up nice and early, bright and early, to go on Tommy and Tracy's Channelio. Just check my old Snapchat. Tell you, I'm a popular guy on Snapchat now. Everyone's messaging me. No, actually, I've not had a message in a day or two. Well, actually, I did have one message 10 hours ago. But since then, it's all falling down. Not had a message. Terrible, isn't it? 10 hours, not had a message. Oh no, everyone hates me. No. Oh my God. Maybe they do. Maybe it's correct. Maybe they do. Maybe nobody likes me forever. Oh, maybe. But we'll have to see who's on it. Wow, that's nice. Bloody hell, they're really bright. They're really red. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. And I'm losing control for the power you're supplying. It's electrifying. Actually, we'll go do a Snapchat now. Hey, just on a live stream, thought I'd say hi. I'm Adam. Doing philosophy. This is to someone I don't even know, by the way. Philosophy and religion.
You've got ads cards.
Extreme 1296 redeemed this card. Can't be about philosophy.
Tell us a lot about yourself. I enjoy. That card is actually meant for you. I keep saying this, but the person who redeems it, it's meant for them. But anyway, I enjoy Notaphily. There we go. That's something that not many people know. I enjoy Notaphily. Type in Google. I have to make an honest opinion.
Lucy16666 redeemed this card. Peter
What?
Ray's channel, I don't have one.
Has Peter been doing videos recently? Because it's not been popping up for me. Hey, just on a live stream, thought I'd say hi. I'm Adam, doing philosophy and religion in September. I think I'm in your building. Sick. Oh, that's a nice photo of me. Look at that. It's like that chicken off Chicken one. You know that like rooster? He's like, you know, young and got his hair whipped up and everything. It's sick. Right, okay, so let me... who should I send it to? Yeah, that'll do. I'm very spontaneous. Right, okay. God, I'm doing it. Bloody hell. It's like being on a rotary. Bloody hell. Right, okay. We need to go on Peter Ray. Has he been doing videos recently? I'm just saying, yeah, right, okay, that's cool, that's on in it. Right, so what we got here, we have got views 30 days, 4.77, 14.4k. We got YouTubers who inspired me, that's nice. I love it when...
You've got ads cards.
God, bloody hell.
Extreme 1296 redeemed
Share
this
a
card.
funny story. I don't have many funny stories. I don't know if people have, like, exhausted my funny stories. Don't know. Did we do the ones like when I was... I don't know if we did the ones like when I was punched in high school. Did we do the one... Someone type in the chat. Did we do the one where I was punched in high school? That was a funny one. Maybe we have, but I'm not sure. I'm not certain of that one. I'm not certain that we did that one. So got YouTube inspired me. I'm on there. That's nice, isn't it? And then we've got some other people on there. We've got Mini Millionaire, who's now called Frugal Expert. Steve, Bonafide Hustler, Reselling Gaming, which is Tom, I think. We've got Z, Nick, Z, Steve and Steph, and eBay It's Easy. Who are they? Celtic Traders? Who are they? I don't even know. I'll check that in a minute. So yeah, nice little channel. Is he still doing videos? Oh yeah, you're still doing videos. It might just be that I'm not getting them on my blooming feed anymore or something. I don't know. I'm subscribed. Oh, I've not got the bell hit. That's why. Let me do that. There you go. Then I actually get them on my feed. Sometimes it does that though. You get them on your feed and then maybe you don't watch a few of their videos and then it goes off and then you don't appear on your feed at all anymore. So we've got I think we've got fair few. Oh, he's been doing Facebook stuff for the last few weeks and since the corona thing. Done quite a few live streams at the moment, isn't he? What did I get up to on May the 4th, Star Wars Day? Nice. Yeah, thumbnails don't seem too bad, you know. I mean, these ones are the better ones. There's like, you know, this one here. That one's quite a good one. Quite a good thumbnail. Which one else? That's quite a good one. That's quite a good one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Yeah. And that's okay as well. They're quite good. Trying to see if there's any more. Quite like that one as well. Anywhere the text is a bit bigger, and a bit more bold, quite like. Like if there's a bit too much text around, like let me find one. That one's not too, I know there's a lot of text on it, but it's still not too bad. I don't know, I mean, maybe, well, that one's got the text on that is too small. Text on that's a little bit small. There's another one, oh, that there as well, the text on that is a bit small. And it's on that background as well, so you can't really see it that well. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good channel overall. He puts in a lot of effort. He does so many videos. He's been doing so many videos for so long. Like, it's crazy. He's just, his ability to just keep up producing videos. He's been doing like 3-4 videos a week for quite a while. Maybe on a slower week, maybe like 2, but yeah, basically 3 or 4 a week for ages. For like, I'm talking like 4 years or so. So yeah, he's been really keeping up well with it. His channel art maybe could do with a bit of like sprucing up a little bit, you know, but that's that, you know, basically. And yeah, don't really know what else to say. I would click onto a video, but I just can't be bothered clicking onto a video and watching part of that and stuff. We probably all watch Peter Ray anyway, so it's not like you don't know what his content's like and stuff. I know his editing's fairly good. He does put a bit of time into his editing and stuff. You know, which is always good to see. You know, people actually doing some decent editing and stuff, and actually like learning and editing software. You can see he must do his Photoshops with something like Photoshop, or did I say he must do his Photoshop with Photoshop? No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did say thumbnails, but yeah, he does his thumbnails with something like that anyway. Maybe, if not Photoshop, then it's maybe something like Canva or something like that. So you can tell he does put a bit of effort in with his thumbnails and stuff, which is good. Because sometimes, like, even just doing any thumbnail is better than doing not a thumbnail. Like, even though, like, for example, this one here, the text isn't brilliant, but it's better to have something. It's better to have some sort of thumbnail than no thumbnail. There's certain circumstances where no thumbnail works better. But to be honest, most of the time it's better to have something than nothing. And then with some of the others, thumbnails are actually pretty decent. So, yeah. That's about that anyway. So I'll flick back onto TT screen here. Actually, we're a bit dark tonight, aren't we? It's weird. We're a bit of a dark theme going on.
You've got ads cards.
Oh my
Extreme
god.
1296 redeemed this card. How would I start?
Oh my god. Could you imagine Shazad? Like, he would blow up on YouTube. We should like proper do that. We should proper get Shazad on a YouTube channel. He would blow up. Could you imagine him like sharing his sales updates and stuff? He'd get like, if he put in a lot of work, I reckon in a year he could be on like 40-50k subs, and then in 2 years he could be on like 100k. Easy. Because people are after people who are making results, right? That's what, in the reselling space on YouTube, if you're not making results, you don't get subscribers. Generally, you know. Or if you're not a nice personality. There's two things, like you're either a nice personality or you get results, or both. If you're both, then you know, you're cool, like Nick and George and all that. They're getting results and they're nice people. They're nice people to follow, they're nice personalities. I wouldn't necessarily say they're magnetic personalities, but they're certainly nice personalities. And so, because they've got that combination, you know, it's a winning combination. Now, if you had a magnetic personality and you were getting results, then you just like blow up. I can't really think of a personality quite like that, like that we've got. There certainly are people, but I just can't, none really spring to mind right at this moment. Maybe like Craigslist Hunter, but I wouldn't really say he's like a magnetic personality in the sense of what a magnetic personality means, you know, like a bit of charisma and things like that. But he's a magnetic personality in a different way. He's a magnetic personality in the fact that he's BS free. You know, and people are BS free, and they're just like, you know, they go around, they make results, they do things, and so it's magnetic in a different way. But no, so like Shazad, if you like literally just did some thumbnails, you whacked a screen recorder like I'm using now on your computer, and you literally just recorded a few sales updates, like showing the vast amount of money and items that you're selling. Honestly, if people started getting behind you, you would soon skyrocket in subs. I mean, imagine if I don't know whether you have like a warehouse or anything, but you have your shop and stuff. So if you were to show that, I mean, like, you could do. Imagine if you had like I don't know whether you have a warehouse or a back room or whatever, but imagine you had like a big back room and it was just full of pallets of stuff, and you did a thumbnail, right, and then literally saying, I bought £50,000 worth of stock to resell, and then you had like all the pallets shown, and then you literally put a big like 50k across the screen, and like, you know, something like that. Oh my god, that would bang. That would bang. It wouldn't at first because you have to get a bit of traction, but once you've got like, you know, your first few thousand subscribers, that would bang. And you're in a brilliant position to just get subscribers really easy because you're a member of the community. So if you publicize to enough of the YouTubers that you were doing a channel, then what we would all do is we'd say, oh, go and check out Shazad's channel, or well, the nice YouTubers would, and then we'd leave a link down below. People would go over there, and then you'd get your first few hundred subscribers easy, and then it just slowly grows from that. And then, because you're doing the numbers, because you're, you know, a nice personality, you'd get it. You'd be like, and then you'd make bear racks. You'd make bear YouTube racks. Like 100k subs. Let's say on 100k subs you can get few 100k views a month from a back catalogue, let's say, of videos. Make a couple of 100,000 views a month. You're getting like, well, actually, it's not that much. Okay, it's like a grand. But still, that's alright. A grand for doing some YouTube? That's sick. Yeah, it's about a grand. Because 100,000 views is about $500. So, give or take, you know, that's what I've found anyway. So, I mean, there's some people who do a lot less than that. You can get 100,000 views in it, and it only be, you know, $100. But, you know, give or take, it's right. So, yeah, for the unlucky people, it's very, very low, the ad revenue, but for the lucky ones, it's quite high. It's like 500. So I mean, if you could get a few 100,000 views a month, 400, 500,000, you're then making 2 or 3k a month. And this is excluding merch. This is excluding the platform for promoting your own store and getting sales to your store. This is excluding super chats, that if you did thingy, you could get super chats for. And you imagine, right, 100,000 sub channel going live, right? Let's say they get 5,000 viewers live. It isn't unachievable. 5,000 viewers live from 100,000 subs, right? 5k viewers live, right? Maybe even 10k, but let's say 5k, right? Imagine how many super chats you're getting off that, especially if you're a magnetic personality, because magnetic personalities attract money. They attract money. People want to throw their money at them, because especially someone who's a magnetic personality and doing well. The more money you have, the more money you just attract. And so people are like, they see you earning megabucks on eBay, so they're like, let me just throw my money at him. This is why we have, like, this is the whole reason, and it's very unpopular opinion, this. Not many people will say this, because people are afraid of saying it. This is the reason why we have 1% of the population really rich, and then 99% not rich. Because the money just naturally attracts itself towards...
Lucy16666 redeemed this card. Peter Ray can't talk now.
Oh, right, okay. Peter Ray can't talk. Okay, for 2 minutes. So, yeah, they do. They just... people... Have you ever seen it, right? You can observe this fact so obviously on live streams. Like, have you ever seen someone with, like, 100,000 subs who is doing well for themselves? Maybe they've got sponsorship deals and all the rest of it got going. Have you ever seen them go live, right? you just watch in that chat how many people spam super chats. Like, they're just like 5 quid, 10 quid, 2 quid, or it's like every minute there's another super chat. Well, not even every minute, but every minute you can see like 3 super chats in the chat. It's like, it's crazy, because people who are these, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but people who have these magnetic personalities who are doing well for themselves, just, they literally attract. It's weird. It's weird how it works. It shouldn't work. It should not work. Like, logically, it doesn't make sense, really. But yet it does. It happens in that way. It's weird. It's weird. And so the thing is, and this is why they always say, making your first million is the hardest. But then when you get to like 5 million or 10 million or 20 million, it starts coming in and it grows quicker. Because obviously the more money you have, the more money it's easy to make. There's like it's a compound thing. But also, it's because what you're doing in that situation is you're starting off in the 99% and you're trying to get to the 1%. Well, what's going to happen is the 1% is just going to shun you out, because that's not how it should be. The 99% shouldn't be in the 1%, but it does happen like that. So people in the 99% in each generation, a few of those will come up because we're in a capitalist society, and so we have the opportunity to go into the 1%. Everyone does, which is brilliant, but everyone can't. Everyone has the opportunity, but everyone can't, and so they'll get shunned out. So you might find it really, really hard to make your first million. That's why it is. But then you make your first million and you creep into that like 10% band, you see, and then it's slowly easier to make yourself up to the 1%. And so, like, if someone's doing well and people know they have a fair bit of money, they automatically just want to... And it might be in the disguise, in terms of kind of unconsciously, I suppose, in the idea of advice. Like, you know, they want advice off these people. But it's not necessarily just the advice. It's kind of this unconscious motive that they just want to give their money to that person. Like, naturally, they're just attracted to giving their money to that person. But obviously they see it consciously as oh, I want advice from this person, I want to aspire to be like them. But actually what they're doing is they're falling into the trap of giving the 1% all their money. It's so bloody funny. It's so funny.
Extreme 1,290.
Those 1% people don't like the 99%. Oh god. What do you mean us? I'm not the 1%. I'm not that. God, I'm terrible. I'm not good enough. No, I'm joking. No, everybody is, regardless of money. Let's take money out of the equation. There's a great quote from Mozi, the Chinese philosopher. I've said it before, but Mozi, and he was a Chinese philosopher who lived around 300, 400 BC, I think. Don't quote me on that, but around that, right? And he said, everyone is equal in the eyes of heaven. And what he means by heaven, I've mentioned this before, is the cosmos. Because in Chinese philosophy, they don't refer to heaven as heaven, like, you know, in the Christian idea, but it's just the universe or the cosmos. So, in the eyes of the universe, everyone is equal. And it's very true, because we're all humans. We, for example, no amount of money could make you immortal or anything like that. We're all subject to the same laws of nature. We're all subject to the same basic fundamental principle of existence. And therefore, no matter how you choose to have these hierarchies, we're all going to be, aside from that, behind that, we're always going to be equal. And that's a thing that everyone needs to be aware of. You see, if all the rich people were aware of that, then it would be nicer. But unfortunately, there are a portion of that 1% or that 5% who are just a bit snobby and a bit horrible. If I ever got into the 5 or the 1%, would I be like that? I'm not going to deny it. I probably would be a bit like that. I'd probably get like, yeah, you know, I've got all this money now, you know. So you got to be careful. And that's maybe why I won't be...
redeemed this card. Andrew chatting up Georgina.
And that's maybe why I won't be in the 1%, because I'm not right for that. I'm not right to have money, because I'd be too ego inflated with it. You know, I wouldn't be a nice person. It would be much better for me as a person to be, you know, within the 99%, or maybe like the top 20% in terms of income, because any more than that, I'd just get like, crazy with it. I'd get my head would blow up and stuff. Anyway, not that it isn't already. So, Andrew, okay. Oh, here she is, the lovely Georgina. How are you doing tonight? Oh yes, I saw your Instagram before. Seems like you're having a really fun time. Yeah, I was wondering where my drink was actually. I could have popped round and had a little drink with you, a little drinky poos, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we could have had a chat. I'm not going to say we would have done anything else after that, but you can leave that to your imagination. So yeah, anyway, so that's about it. That's about it. Bloody hell. That's so funny. Your YouTubers who has inspired me is wrong, Peter. I should be top. Oh my god. Oh, there's Andrew anyway. So I will have to get off now. I should have got off like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. You two shared a room, so I think you're wrong. What? Who shared a room? I don't even know. Jesus Christ, stop. Yeah, I know. Hey, I know. I'm only joking. Right, okay. Yes, they're all in denial, Peter. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I don't even know. No, they're not in any order. They don't come on in any order. You have to get them in an order, you have to put them in an order, and it's really hard. It's not like, I don't think it's actually, it might be a drag and drop thing, but I didn't think it was. I thought it was you have to put them in within the order that you want, and that's so bad. It's really bad. I hate those YouTubers who say I made my first million, implying they have made several. Yeah, I know, but it's like, I reckon with them, and I don't know what this is what you're implying or inferring, maybe implying in the one sec.
You can go when I say you can
go. Bloody hell. Right, 10 minutes. So okay, we'll do another 10 minutes. So I don't know whether this is what you're implying in the comment, but what that says to me is that they actually haven't made several million, but they're on like 1.1 million, over on like 1.05 million, and they're like, how I made my first million, and it's like, no, you didn't. So really, yeah, okay, you made your first million, but you've not actually got severals, but that's what you're trying to imply, and it's like, it's ridiculous. But the thing is, can we trust anyone? Can we trust advice from someone who's made a million more than we could, financial advice, more than someone who hasn't made a million? Now, it might seem very, very obvious, and you might be saying to me, what the hell, Adam? Obviously, you can trust someone who's made a million more than someone who hasn't made a million, but, is it that, and I don't know, because I feel like I've looked into this a little bit, but obviously there is a big element of hard work and persistence and things like that. But is it that some of that has just been lucky circumstances? Some of that has just been things that have just aligned right for that person. And so maybe it's not necessarily just a set defined structure that they've had to get them there. It might be partly that, but maybe it's actually that luck's come into it. And if luck has come into it a little bit, and I know there'll be people out there who say I don't believe in luck and all the rest of it, and to be honest, I don't really know whether I do or not. I think there's an element of, maybe not luck, but there's an element of partial fate in there, as if things just aligned correctly. And I don't know whether you could actually say fate is luck. I don't know whether they align exactly or the same thing, but but maybe there has been a bit of that aligning in their life. Just things just align a little bit, a little bit right. And then really, does that person know, well, for example, let's say, does that person know how to keep that million?
Cards.
Oh my
Extreme
god.
1296 redeemed this card. It wasn't too hard to make my first million.
What? You've got over 1 million? Oh my god, I didn't know you had over 1 million. Jesus, that's mental. Was that the hair gel one again? I'll have to do the hair. God, I didn't know you had 1 million. It's mental. But no, so I don't know, if that's the case, can we trust someone more or less from that? I mean, the obvious answer to that is, how long have they kept their million? That's what I was going on to a second ago. How long have they actually kept their million or been able to grow their million for? Is it 10 years? Is it 20 years? Or is it like 2 months? Because if it's 2 months, they've not got much staying power, have they? And therefore should you trust them or not? Because they could lose that million tomorrow.
You've got Adz cards.
Lucy16666
Oh, for
redeemed
God's
this card.
sake.
Don't forget the monkey not
Can we
his ball.
stop on the ads card, please? Right, so, yeah, but you don't know, do you? Because they could have just managed to get that, just about. They could have just managed to get that, and actually, it's not. They're gonna lose it tomorrow or whatever because he made a bad decision. It might have just been that they put a load of money into something, and they did a bit of hard work and all the rest of it around it, and they managed to get up there a little bit, but then they fall crashing down. Or, let's say they made a few good decisions. They were on a roll. I don't know. They had obviously learned some tactics and learned some tricks of what to do over a period of a few months or a year or so, but they didn't really have that staying power, and then they just crashed down way below $1 million or something, or they made some bad decisions. Whereas if you take it from a guy who's like been a millionaire for 5 years or 10 years or 50 years, you know you're in a safe position there for advice, because you're like, well, he's stayed a millionaire for a long time. So, you don't know. You see, for example, I could put like 20, 30k into crypto right now, and then let's say it goes all the way up to the highs again, and I've got like 500k, right? And then, I don't know, I move that around a bit, I do some bits and bobs, and I manage to get it up to $1 million by somehow, right? But then it could all just crash back down again, and then I'm no one to say that, oh yeah, this is how you make $1 million, because bloody hell, I only had the staying power of a month or so, and that was that with it. Anyway, I'm going to stop dancing now. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, one of my, I think time dictates it. I think how long you have been up there dictates it. If you've not been up there for very long, then I wouldn't necessarily be running to take advice from someone. But if you've been up there for a long time,
You've got Adz
then
cards.
yeah.
Extreme 1296 redeemed this card. That is not a proper monkey
Oh, it's
dance.
fine, it's fine. I'm just doing that, I can't bother doing that. No, but like Warren Buffett, you're like, yeah, okay, he's been a billionaire for like God knows how many years, 60 years, 65. No, actually, probably not that much. He's probably a millionaire back then. But he's been a millionaire, let's say, for like 60 years or 50 odd years. So you think to yourself, well, if he's been a millionaire for that long, you've got to trust him. No doubt about it. But been a millionaire for a bloody 2 weeks, you're really gonna trust that person like from financial advice? Really, you shouldn't trust anyone. That's what I've found. Just do it your own way. Thing is, right, if you think about it, all the people who made breakthroughs, or well, not all of them, but most of them who made breakthroughs, right, in the world, like the real big guys, I'm talking geniuses or whatever, they didn't really listen to that many people. They just did it their own way, and then formed their own conclusions, and then they gave us these brilliant theories and hypotheses that we've now based modern science or modern psychology or modern this or whatever on. They didn't take advice for anyone. They weren't like, oh yes, I've just got to follow this person and then this is how it's going to work out. No, that's a load of crap. This is why I'm going to be very, very controversial when I start doing assignments and stuff at uni, because I'm just going to not follow the crowd. I just won't, because most people are like, oh yes, this person was really good, this philosopher was really good. Oh my God, he gifted 10 packs to... Why are you gifting loads to Lucy? I suppose, I guess she needs them. But thank you very much, Shazad, anyway. But I guess Lucy's going to be in with a lot of packs there. So she's going to be able to have ads cards for the next 6 weeks or so. Well, what's that? 45 cards? No, 45 cards. She's probably used about 4 So that's 41. Wow, that's incredible. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I'm going to be very controversial because I'm just going to be like, because they're always hailing these philosophers like, oh yeah, this philosopher was brilliant. Oh yeah, this philosopher was brilliant. Well, yeah, okay, they might have been really good, but if you're hailing them as someone above you, someone like incredible, this divine God, then how are you going to ever put trust in yourself as a philosopher, or as a this, or as a that, whatever it is your field is, and actually make an advancement? You're not. You have to just say, right, okay, those were men at the end of the day. They were great men, definitely. And I'm glad for what they brought to philosophy, but I too can also be a great man with a lot of hard work and a lot of effort, like those people did. That's how they got there. A lot of hard work, a lot of effort. Maybe there was a little bit of a natural intervention involved in terms of maybe the way their brain was structured. They're a little bit more intelligent, all that sort of stuff. That's possible, but it's very true about me. I might be that way, I don't know, or someone else might be that way. The way their brain works or is developed is a bit more intelligent, so therefore, there's no reason to say you necessarily can't be like those great men with hard work, effort, all the rest of it. So then you think to yourself, right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to think to myself that I'm them, only younger. And this is how I think of myself. I know it's very, very, big-headed in a way, but it's the only way I think that you actually get over this guru ideal of, oh, these people in history are so good and I'll never be like them, which doesn't serve any good purpose, because if you constantly live like that, you're never going to achieve anything. You're never going to achieve really good greatness. You're never going to achieve it because you're limited by that guru ideal. So you have to think, right, I am Socrates, but at 24 years old. And I'm not 70, because he was 71 when he died. And obviously, when he was 40, 50, 60, 70, he was brilliant. But I don't need to be that level of brilliant at 24. I can just be semi-brilliant, right? Oh, right, okay. So I'm this guy at 24. I'm the other guy at 24. And then you also, over that, you overlay your own personal identity. So you also allow yourself a less limited scope in terms of, I am like this person at 24, but also I am my own person, I am my own journey. And so you kind of get over that guru ideal in a way by combining those two elements. You combine the idea that you are as great as they were at 24, but also you are your own person and you will make your own discoveries and you will do certain things, and you will also be intelligent in a different way or have a different structure or a different style. And that way you can then become 55, 60, 70, whatever, and be one of the greats. And then what happens is you get recognition for about 10 years of your life, then you pop your clogs, then it takes about another 30 years or so for people to start building a bit more of a legacy, and then after about 30 or 50 years your legacy is a bit more solid, and then people start heralding you as a god, and then you're like, oh yeah, well, that guy was so awesome. Because what we didn't see, the people 50 years after you're dead didn't know you. They didn't know you. So there's some kid coming along who's 20 years old, and they're thinking, wow, that guy was he was amazing. And then they do the whole guru ideal projection on that person who is the predecessor to them, and it serves no purpose again. And then that person goes along and tries to stumble through life, and maybe they do get rid of that guru ideal, and maybe they do flourish into greatness, or maybe they're restricted by that ideal and they don't flourish into greatness, even though maybe they are a little bit intelligent, but they're taken captive by this ideal that sort of keeps them trapped in this limited scope of what they think they can do. And we need to get rid of that for everyone. If we could get rid of that for everyone, and we could also align up everyone's personalities to the best jobs that they could possibly suit and the most fun jobs that they would enjoy, if we could do that, so it's a big task, it's a massive logistical task, but if we could do that, then everyone would be where they need to be, there wouldn't be any comparison, we'd be in somewhat of a utopian society. I mean, that's very reductionistic, but there's other things as well. But, I feel that's the best thing, because if we could all judge based on personality type about what things people would like most, and then obviously confer with that person on a one-to-one basis and say, is this really, your personality type says that this is what would be the best suited for you, is it really in reality? And then they say, oh yeah, actually, yeah, I can really see that I would get behind that. And then they go into that line. We should do this at primary school. It shouldn't, well, not primary school, because the psyche isn't necessarily developed fully, but, maybe early high school, we should do this. We should say, right, what is your personality type? Let's find out that. Okay, right, you're an INFJ, let's say. Right, so you might fit in within a line of science, possibly. You might fit in as a poet, or as, a counsellor or a therapist, a psychologist, things like that. Does any of one of those appeal to you? And then maybe what you do is you divide that person off and you structure their lessons, and you only teach that person science, psychology, and this, right? And then what you do is you actually hone down specifics for each person, and because they don't want to waste their time doing other stuff that they don't want to do, or that isn't in line with their personality type. And obviously if they say, well, hang on a minute, actually I don't really think I'd be interested in that, or if, let's say, after a year's worth of that specific study, they think, actually, you know what, I don't like this, even though it is right for my personality, I don't like it. Then what you do is you put them in a different kind of class and see if they fit better with that and they enjoy it more. But most likely, I would say for about 80% of people, if we did that based on personality type in the early stages of high school, they would all be like, oh my god, yeah, this is it, this is my field, this is how it is for me, this is what my life's purpose is, essentially. And so then you kind of harmonise.
Lucy
I
Gans
feel
666
oh, for
redeemed
God's
this
sake,
card.
it's
I feel
it.
asleep.
But you harmonise it. I'll change literally 1 second. I know it says immediately. But you harmonise society, because everyone goes into their specific things that they are most adapted to. And if someone doesn't like the thing that they are most adapted to in personality type, then we make sure that they are catered for in terms of their liking and what they actually like, because there's no point in building a society that's harmonised just based on personality type if people don't like what they're doing. People need the freedom to be able to choose something, choose a field that they really feel passionately about. But the thing is, 80% of people are probably, or maybe even more, maybe even 95% of people will end up choosing the role that is in line with their personality type anyway. For example, I'm an INFJ. As obviously I did that example because I was an INFJ. So I have a huge affinity for psychology. I have a huge affinity for poetry. The INFJ is the poet. So I align up perfectly with my personality. As soon as I started knowing that, realising I was an INFJ and started to go down that route of poetry and things like that, I knew. And INFJ is also very in line with the philosopher as well. So I knew that. And so we have to do that for everyone. We have to say, look, this is your personality type. Let's say you're an INTP or something, and then these are the things that may best suit you. For example, an INTP possibly would be a good fiction writer, like a fantasy fiction writer, especially if they had high openness. If they had really low openness, then maybe not. But there's these different things. I mean, an INTP can be loads of different things. It can't just be an INTP is very, very broad in what suits them. The best. I think was it Einstein who was an INTP, and obviously he was a scientist. So it's very broad, really. It's not, and even with an INFJ, it's a lot more broad than I just stated there. But I was just honing it down a bit, just so for the purposes of the example. You could, as I say, you could be a scientist as an INFJ because of the introverted thinking function. So long as you kind of develop that function a little bit more. I kind of in line with the extroverted sensing function as well. If you develop those two a little bit more, then that would be good for a scientist, really. Possibly a doctor, but it's one of those, an IFJ doctor. It's kind of yes, it would work, but you would have to develop other parts of your psyche rather than your main function of just introvert intuitiveness. I mean, it can help. You could imagine how being introvert intuitive would... Well, no, you'd have to be extroverted and intuitive, really, to be able to perceive something within someone and then create a diagnosis from that intuition, I suppose. I don't know if would that be extroverted intuitive, or would that be introverted? I would probably say more extroverted, right? I'm not 100% sure, but although it's kind of in line as well with extroverted sensing, isn't it? It's like those two, in a way, it's like flicking between the two, even though the sensing would be the repressed function, the intuition would be the dominant function. It's kind of weird. That's weird that you can actually use the two. If you had actually got to a good level of understanding your repressed kind of your repressed function, or your fourth function, really, your inferior function, if you got a good basis of that, then you could flip the two around in your psyche very, very quickly, and you could make an intuitive understanding of a diagnosis while also using your extroverted sensory function. That'd be sick. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll go now anyway.
Lucy said change the subject.
I know, I forgot. I get talking and I forgot, but it'll be interesting. So, anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you very soon. And I mean very soon. Probably very soon. Maybe in a week. I don't know.